First off, I'm going to get in my bag because I tried to be positive because I'm a Falcons fan and I'm optimistic. I tried to be, when I said, I told y'all from the get-go, I didn't understand why the fuck we signed Kirk Cousins. I told y'all from the get-go. I said, this shit don't make no sense. Norwood talked me into it. He said, hey, no, okay, we signed him. He's going to get all this money in the first part. We're going to get a lot of money. Cool. Then we drafted Michael Penix. Let me tell you something. I like Michael Penix. I think if he can stay healthy, he's probably the best quarterback in that draft. It didn't make sense with allocating all of that money to Kirk Cousins to then draft a quarterback because you needed to address other positions, and you allocated so much money to him that you could not address other positions. And you fucking tampered. You tampered with somebody who nobody else was going after. It's not like it was 10 teams. It was you and the Vikings. And you tampered. This ain't nobody else but you, Terry Fontenot. This is who I blame. I don't blame Raheem Morris. I don't blame Zach because you are the one that did this. You tampered with Kirk Cousins, got us losing draft picks. You then used a draft pick. We had the number 8 draft pick, a lottery pick. Jared Verse is probably going to be defensive player of the year, if rookie of the year, if not for Quinyon Mitchell or Latu or Cooper DeJean. It's one of them 4. Let me tell you who was available at number 8. All 4 of them motherfuckers. They was all available. Didn't draft none of them. You didn't draft. You could have even traded back. You could have even traded back to 10. No, I'm finished. Let me finish. You did that. You then did not address the second corner. You brought in Mike Hughes, who has been generally a off-ball safety or nickelback his entire career at Buffalo. You bring in Mike Hughes. D. Alford, cool. I like him. He's a good nickelback. You didn't do nothing. You brought in, for the defense, your boy that don't play well. The dude that came from New England. I'll think of it in a second. You brought him in off an Achilles tear. The motherfucker ain't good. He's not good. Matthew Judon, that's what I'm thinking of. Off an Achilles tear. He has no explosiveness. You didn't add anything. You added nobody else. You didn't add no defensive ends. At the trade deadline, there were 5 defensive ends and 2 cornerbacks that were available, and you got none of them. 0. You didn't add nobody. Talking about, well, we had a trade in place for Azeez Ojulari, but who's coming off an ACL tear, by the way. But the Giants didn't put in the paperwork. Fuck that. No. There were so many other people. Let me finish. There were so many other people that you could have gotten. This is on nobody else, and I hate to do this because y'all know I'm for the blacks. But Terry Fontenot, every move you have or have not made since the offseason has not panned out. You are literally 0 for 5. There is no other move. Not one.
See, I put this more on Raheem and Zach.
You hired Raheem.
Raheem is he's milquetoast to me. Just bland. He's supposed to be these connectors of humans. I'm not seeing the connection.
Looks lost.
Zach Robinson, we tried. That ain't the answer. We have too many weapons for this not to work.
And you don't even use Tyler Algier. I'm going to put myself on mute because I'm going to do this a lot.
That does piss me off. And I've said it every year. I think that Tyler Algier should be RB1. I think that Bijon, we should, especially with what we're not doing with Kyle Pitts, Bijon needs to be in the slot a lot more. This offense is the offense is trash.